Welcome to another episode of Can You Reach That?
Can you reach that?
So, a little throwback to last week's episode, man.
Yeah.
We were talking about the verses and
Our hypotheticals?
yeah, the hypothetical verses.
Yeah.
And one of them I had brought up was the Dungeon Family.
Yeah.
Well, after 9 years, it was announced that for the first time in 9 years since 2016, the Dungeon Family is going to take the stage at the One Music Fest 25.
Dude, that's dope. 9 years? Has it really been that long?
I can't wait to
Dungeon Family back at it again.
You're going to have Outkast. You're going to have Goody Mob.
I love me some G-Mo B.
Sleepy Brown.
Killer Mike.
Yeah. Hopefully Cool Breeze in them. So,
man, if Cool Breeze shows up,
watch for the hook.
I got Peoples. That's another one. Watch for the Hook was a dope song.
So yeah, I thought that was pretty dope, man. I was reading through the socials and I saw that pop up and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
So that's a must watch.
That's something I would love to see.
That's must see TV.
Yeah, that's something I would love to
must see TV. Dungeon Family, you know I'm a huge Outkast fan. Goody Mob fan. I mean,
yeah, that would be dope if we got some new music from Goody Mob.
Break out the hits. Well, remember there was an announcement a while back where they said there was not going to be any.
I know, but I mean, it's still one can still dream.
I hope that this might reignite that passion, and maybe they'll go, you know what, let's do it.
Let's do it.
So
let's do it. Or if not just Goody Mob, like a Dungeon Family collab.
Because yeah, I mean, let's do a. I was gonna say that Dungeon Family album.
Yeah.
You know, mix it up, some new. Then you get
so
some.
You don't even have
Outkast,
to do a whole album. You can just do a song or two.
Because Soul Food is classic. That's a classic album.
Great album.
So, and then you followed it up with the second one was They Don't Dance No More.
They Don't Dance
All they
No
do
More.
is this. All they do is So, well, that's the same album that had Get Rich to This, right?
Get Rich to This.
Oh,
yeah.
see,
Yeah.
Goody Mob was dope. CeeLo went on his own and did some stuff. I know Big Gip's solo album was pretty cool. He had some tracks. So,
we definitely need some more Goody Mob in our life.
I think some Goody Mob and some new Outkast. We've said it a million times. Like, come on.
Nah, I feel like that's too mainstream. Everybody wants new Outkast.
It is too mainstream, but I still want it.
Yeah, but
still want some new Outkast
I want
music.
some new Goody Mob.
But some new Goody Mob would be dope. So, I mean, that was the announcement. So I'm looking forward to watching and tuning in on the streams.
Yeah, that'll be dope.
Can you reach that? You see that? Let's talk about it. Believe that. Let the people know that we see that and what they want to know. Can you reach that? Can you reach that? And now your host, Tango and Coop.
Can you reach that? Can you reach that?
Can you reach that?
Speaking of Outkast, as we know, they've made it into the Hall of Fame.
Yes, they have.
They are going to be inducted, and it was announced that none other than Killer Mike, Sleepy Brown, and JID are going to be the inductors.
A little bit of old school and new school.
A little bit of old, a little bit of new.
I think that's dope that they're including JID. JID is dope.
Yeah.
Loved him on the Vignette Maynard track that he did on Killer Mike's album. Michael.
Yeah.
Like just JID in general. Like great flow, great lyricist, great energy.
Yep.
Yeah. Boy, is dope.
Yep. I mean that's another one. I'm hoping to see some dope performances at that induction. There's some. I mean, it's Outkast, man.
Yeah.
It's like
long
overdue.
Should be some nice tributes.
Yeah, long overdue. So I want to see them. I want to see them giving them the full red carpet treatment.
Are there any songs that you would like to see being performed?
So there is way too many Outkast songs to sit here and name off what I want to see.
Just pick one.
Because they're probably gonna do like a montage of like
I'm
4
sure
or 5
will.
songs.
I'm sure they will.
So, but I feel like you got to do Elevators.
Got to do Elevators.
I don't think they'll do this, but I want to see Jazzy Belle.
Jazzy Belle would be cool.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna do AT Aliens.
Got to do AT Aliens.
And that's just 3 that I've named off that album. That's not even talking about before that and doing Players Ball.
Right. There's so many songs.
So I mean,
I would like to see Hey Ya.
Hey Ya for the more later stuff. You got to do
So Fresh and So
B.O.B.
Clean.
Bombs Over
Bombs
Baghdad.
Over Baghdad. Yeah, they definitely got to
Skew
do
It on the
Bombs Over
Barbie.
Baghdad. Yeah, there's
There's so many
dope.
songs, dude.
So many.
I mean, there's so many songs.
So many. Yeah.
And the whole
Yeah. They got to do the whole world.
So
Yeah.
that'd
That'd be great.
Yeah,
That'd
man.
be great.
all day I dream.
I can only
oh,
imagine T.I. is gonna be one of the performing artists.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
It would be dope to see some. I mean, yeah, like T.I. Who else? Maybe go a little bit more abstract, but still from the South. Maybe get Luda to do
Yeah, Luda. I can see Luda down there.
Bun B.
Yeah, Bun B. Yeah.
So
also, it should be. I mean, of course, if they have other artists from other areas, that would be cool. But like,
yeah.
I really would appreciate it if it was like an all
South. Yeah.
Yeah, collab to honor.
Yeah.
Outkast. Yeah.
I mean, dude, like Outkast is just there's too many songs to. I mean, I'm thinking about it right now too. There's just so many that I haven't named.
Yeah.
I mean,
they put the South on the map.
The art of storytelling.
Got to do art of storytelling.
So I mean, it's
like that, y'all.
So and I'm naming singles. I'm not even naming
right.
The I call them, people call them fillers, but nonetheless,
yeah,
because they
got a lot
thick, man. Yeah. So yeah, but I'm looking forward to seeing them get honored. I think it's pretty dope, and I think it's dope, like you said too. Including JID in there and having a little bit of that new.
Well deserved, two dope boys in a Cadillac that drove their ass all the way to the Hall of Fame.
From Decatur to the Hall of Fame.
From Decatur to the Hall of Famer.
So yeah, man. I mean,
that's pretty dope.
And they got to do roses. I feel like you got to do roses.
Roses really smell like boo, boo, boo. Yeah, I don't think any girl liked being named Caroline after that song came out.
Yeah. She's the reason for the word
bitch.
So
bitch.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm excited for it, and and all this talk about new music and potential for well, I should say not potential, because there is no potential at this stage, but the hopefulness of some new Goody Mob or some new Outkast. There is other new music on the way by some legends.
Who else is dropping? Well, who's dropping new music?
One of my favorite, I'd probably say you got to throw these on a top 10 list easily for best hip hop groups, and that is none other than De La Soul announced an album to drop in November called Cabin in the Sky. So
yes, that'll be good. Some De La Soul. We haven't heard from them in a long time.
I enjoyed the last one. The last one was a little bit. It was a. I like to use the word a poetic ensemble.
So when did they drop that album? Because I feel like I slept on that.
So that was the Anonymous Nobody, and that was, I want to say it was 2016.
Okay.
But I call it a poetic ensemble only because there was a lot of story. I mean, De La was always been kind of storytelling, but there was a lot of storytelling. I mean, there was messages. They had a song with Usher. There was real dope. It was very mellow, almost an a cappella track the way it flowed.
Okay.
Very dope. They had a song with Snoop. There was a song with Wiz Khalifa.
Oh dang, they had a lot of collabs.
Okay. Yeah, I mean there was no, that wasn't Wiz Khalifa. My bad. I'm sorry. It was 2 Chainz. It was 2 Chainz.
Did you just confuse 2 Chainz for Wiz Khalifa?
I did. Which, yeah. Smoking Big Chains. Yeah. There was even if I'm not mistaken, the first track was with Jill Scott too. They had Jill Scott on there. So
okay,
dope album.
Jilly from Philly.
Slept on.
Yeah, I slept on it.
But I like De La. But yeah, the new album is coming out, and that is called Cabin in the Sky. So that's gonna be dope, and that's coming out next month in November.
Bet. Just in time for Thanksgiving. Give thanks for some new De La.
Some Thanksgiving listening.
Do you have a favorite De La track? Mine is Saturday. A roller skating jam named Saturday. I want to say that's the first De La Soul. I mean, there's so many. Me, Myself, and I is a great one. There's so many great De La Soul songs.
That's like one of the most classic singles out there when you come to De La. But yeah, I mean,
Saturday was literally the first. Ooh was great.
Redman. Oh, fire.
Baby Fat.
Yeah.
Fat. Yeah, Saturday was the first De La Soul song that I ever heard.
Matter of fact, that album, the that video just popped in my head.
Yeah.
It was like the Wizard of Oz type. That video was great.
Was fire. Yeah.
So, but yeah, man. So some more classic groups coming out with some new stuff. And
who else is coming out?
Another one is Big L.
See, that's dope.
So Mass Appeal announced Big L's new album, Harlem's Finest: Return of the King.
That's dope.
Is going to drop soon.
And I mean, this is going to be a new experience for me because I'm aware of Big L, but I don't know Big L like that. I know he's a dope lyricist. Like I've heard it. But
Yeah.
Like I couldn't.
So my Big L experience was I listened. I guess at the time I wasn't like always listening. It was like I heard tracks. It was cool.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna even lie. Like after he passed, I went back
and listened to more,
and I realized like, oh, this dude's talent was like, he was a bit ahead of his time. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I feel like Big L is your favorites rapper.
Right. So and so I became a fan posthumously. I mean, not gonna even lie. I heard his music before he passed.
Right.
And I didn't dislike it. I liked it, but it wasn't like regular rotation.
Yeah.
And that was CD days. So I wasn't popping it in. You know, I did buy it. I did have his the last album.
Yeah, it wasn't in your 6-disc changer.
But I went back. Yeah, so. But yeah, so you're gonna get some new music, which is cool, and it sounds like it's all unreleased, just stuff that he had.
Yeah. So
I mean
that'll be cool. Looking forward to hearing that.
We don't get a lot of posthumous music anymore. I mean, Pac had a bunch, and apparently there's still tons of music that we haven't heard from Pac.
Yeah.
But he was one of the last that kind of. There was a few. I mean, a few artists have had music come out, but I feel like the estates themselves kind of put a halt.
Right.
So.
Right. So it's something that we're missing, because I imagine all of these artists have stuff somewhere in a vault.
Oh yeah.
That's unreleased.
I think most artists have, especially when you're compiling an album, because you record a lot of songs, right? And you're like, oh, this is fire, this da-da-da. Then when you start kind of putting your tracks together, figuring out the order, how the mood flows, because that's half of creating an album is you need to create a mood.
Right.
And that vibe's going to have to be a roller coaster, because you don't want the emotion to lay flat. You want to get them
ups and downs.
Because usually like the first main singles that dropped were like in the middle of the album, 4th, 5th song,
Yeah.
So you want to kind of start it off, and then you kind of build that emotion, and then you kind of drop them down, and maybe you take them down to a darker place, and then you kind of bring it, you know what I mean? You want to take them on a ride.
Some artists that are good at doing that, DMX.
Oh, 100%.
Busta Rhymes.
100%.
Yeah, they're great. They're great at taking you on it's a whole emotional journey.
For sure. And Outkast, we talk about Outkast.
Yeah.
So, but so I think many artists record so many songs. I mean, we've talked about the Roots, because Questlove has said that, where they've had a brand new album for the last 5 years, but they just haven't.
I was thinking to myself, like, man, when the Roots pass away, they're gonna have so much music posthumously.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So
unless they release it all now.
Right. They should just come out with a quadruple.
Not even a quadruple. Just start throwing them out there.
I mean, it's crazy, because that's kind of you get caught up and you become sort of biased too, because you're gonna like your.
Yeah.
So most of the time you're like, dang, do I want to cut this from the album? Really, you know what I mean? So it's.
Because that's the crazy part about it is,
and
like,
then you got people in your ear. So.
Yeah, the crazy part about it is the stuff that lands up on the cutting room floor is probably still dope.
Yeah.
It just wasn't dope enough to get onto the album.
And then ironically, some of that might go on your next album, and you realize, shit, I should have put it on that album because it hit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but that's the thing is, like, you make so much, you're sort of biased to the music you make. Then you got people in your ear, your friends, your family, whatever, agents, music directors, A&Rs, and they're telling you their opinions on what they think is going to hit and what's not. And you kind of got to figure out that middle ground to what you're really going to compile this album. You know what I mean? So it is a tussle. So that's why, I mean, a lot of artists probably have a decent backlog of music.
I imagine Tupac still has some unreleased.
They said, there's been many interviews where people have spoke on, he would go in there with various tempo, just basic drum patterns, just boom, boom. And he would just lay down songs, and then producers would then get them vocals and then build the beat around the lyrics. At the on the because the tempo's there.
Yeah.
So but rumor has it, and I've heard various people say that there's hundreds, if not thousands, of songs that he just would go in there and just nonstop just record. That he was he was a studio junkie, and that's what he did.
I wouldn't doubt it.
So I'm sure there's tapes. There's probably some of those have been digitized.
Yeah.
I mean, there's probably DAT tapes, ADAT tapes, reel-to-reels.
I don't know what those are.
Studio talk. So reel-to-reels are those big reels with the tape that goes around that you see.
Oh, okay.
DAT tapes look like VCR tapes almost.
Yeah.
They're generally the same shape, but it's a different function. It's a different technology. And then there's ADATs, which are like DAT tapes, but just much smaller.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, just various recording mediums,
devices. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, since we're talking Tupac, so the story that I just read, man. So, and you spoke about it a couple episodes, but Brenda's got a baby when we were talking about the lookalike in Ghana.
Yeah.
So Brenda's got a baby. So Tupac. So this is a story, and I'll get to where I got the story from.
Okay.
But there was a story that Tupac was sitting down reading the paper. I guess he was a big paper reader. He grew up around people reading the paper. I mean, political family sort of to a certain degree, right?
Oh, definitely.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So
his mom was a Black Panther.
Right.
Yeah.
Not just his mom.
And
aunts,
yeah.
So
whole
family.
Yeah.
So he's sitting around reading the paper and he reads about this 12-year-old girl raped by, I think it was a cousin, gets pregnant, has the baby, drops the baby down a trash chute.
Oh,
now in that part of New York, that stuff gets burned, it gets incinerated. So fortunately, the person that I guess that was there, I don't know if it was a worker or somebody who picks up the trash or whatever, but heard the baby crying, got the baby, recovered it, whatever. So he's reading this whole story, and he stops what he's doing, and he goes, "Hold on." He tells me, leaves the room, comes back in the room like 20 minutes later with a notepad with Brenda's Got a Baby written. He wrote
20 minutes.
It was a short duration.
Yeah.
Wrote the song based on that story.
That's crazy.
That being said, there's a writer. I think he's predominantly a sports writer, but there's a writer, Jeff Pearlman, and he's doing a very in-depth biography story book.
On Pac?
On Pac.
Okay.
And he was talking about how he got some of Pac's family members, sister, that normally have just refused to talk to anybody.
Right.
To talk and interview. He got his hands on a whole bunch of love letters, you know what I mean? When Pac was, 15, 16 years old, he got a hold of one of his high school girlfriends. She had a whole box of his letters, and he was like blown away at the penmanship, because even at that age,
he's always been a writer.
They said even at that age, his letters were so well written that it was like you're reading this and you're like, this is a 16-year-old?
Right.
Question mark.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the big story about this, but one of the big stories, there's a lot to this biography. He's got a lot of info, but one of the big stories is the Brenda Got a Baby situation. He wanted to know what happened to that baby, so he went out and got a I guess it's a genealogist. Is it a genealogist?
Genealogist? That sounds about right. Yeah.
But anyways, and it turned out that baby was at some point trying to find its biological mother, which was
the baby from
Brenda.
Right. I say the article, but
we'll just call her Brenda.
Yeah.
Trying to find his mom, his biological mom, and so he did those the 21andMe type things, the gene.
Yeah.
He did that, the ancestry type thing, and so the author got this genealogist to help him out, and like within a week he was like, I found him. Like she had made a call, talked to him, and then she found the biological mother, talked to her, found out that she was visiting, I believe it was Vegas. She was right there. So she met up with him, called the son, and they got, because she had been looking for him as much as he had been looking for her. She wanted to know where her baby went. And so, so they connected them on the phone, and they eventually met up and all this. But yeah, so they basically tracked down the baby from the Brenda's Got a Baby story and Brenda, the mom of the story.
Dude, that's dope.
So it's kind of crazy. It's a whole crazy debacle. The book that he's written, the biography, is called Only God Can Judge Me, which great title,
titled,
right?
Yeah.
Song title. But yeah, I mean,
great song, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, so the fact that this book is coming out, it's got me a little bit of eyebrows raised hearing about that. The baby of the story, his name is Davon Hodge. I mean, he's going on interviews and whatnot with the author, and they're kind of talking about it. I actually ended up seeing, aside from seeing the story, I actually saw an interview he did with Matt Barnes on All the Smoke.
Oh, okay.
So, and they were talking about it as well, and both of them were on there. So I thought that was super dope.
The writer and the
baby. The baby. Yeah, Davon. So, I mean, if y'all want to see more in depth, I mean, I'm paraphrasing a lot of it, but if y'all want to see more of it, go check out All the Smoke. Matt Barnes did a great interview. I love that podcast.
Damn,
by the way,
that's pretty dope.
Big shout out to Matt Barnes. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward. That sounds like it's gonna be a fantastic read.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, that's pretty cool that he. I mean, it's like a dog with a bone. It sounds like, but the fact that he was so interested in, diving deeper into the story, that he was able to reconnect the mom with her son, the son with his mom.
Yeah,
like that's dope.
It's a crazy story, and it was funny because I think even Matt Barnes was saying like, that's a whole movie.
Yeah,
just
basically,
that aspect.
Yeah.
Like Pac's bio deserves. I mean, I know they did the Pac movie, but I feel like it deserves a full, like a better biopic. And I almost feel like Pac's story from birth could be a series. Forget the movie.
Yeah,
you can make it a series because you could start it off with his mom, right?
Right.
You could start it off with that whole situation, into having Pac, right? Pregnant in jail, having Pac, into Pac's life, childhood, music, movies, everything, right?
Yeah.
The whole Brenda's Got a Baby is a side quest of that story. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can make a whole crazy series about Pac's life.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, man, I think I'm very intrigued. And once again, shout out to All the Smoke, shout out to Matt Barnes, and that interview was super dope. So it definitely got me ready for this story because I want to read more. I want to read more.
I mean, just like you said, just that story alone definitely would make a good movie. I mean, if not a theater movie, it would make a good Lifetime movie.
Right. I mean,
do they still make Lifetime movies? I don't
probably.
know.
But the thing is too is like you've heard many. There's been many biographies. There's been many things about documentaries about Pac and stories that you've heard in interviews. But this is a whole nother level of story, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not only did you find the Brenda's Got a Baby, but you found his high school girlfriend.
Yeah.
Got love letters he wrote when he was 15 years old or whatever.
And props to her for holding on to that.
Yeah, and you got his sister, and it sounds like it's got some information from his sister who rarely talks to anybody.
Right.
And that's just part of it. I mean, he's not going to spill the beans on everything, right? So that's all we know based on that interview.
Yeah.
So imagine what else is in that book.
Sounds like a great journalist.
So, yeah, man. So I'm very excited for that one. I think that's going to be super, super dope.
Yeah.
So I wanted to steer the direction over to movies. And I kind of want to make this some quick hitters because I've been seeing a lot of like these small stories about things that are in the works, movies in the works, things that are, script is ready, production starting.
There's a lot of new stuff coming
and
up.
There's so many, I can't memorize it. So I got my list. I want to run through some of these, man, and get your opinions. You think these are going to be dope? You think there's going to be
dope or nope?
Dope or nope, if you want to call it. We'll start it off, and we'll get through these quick because there's a lot. We'll get through them quick, but we'll start it off, and this one raised an eyebrow. I think it's childhood nostalgia, but live action Jetsons movie.
Dope.
Jim Carrey is George Jetson.
As George Jetson?
So that's the talks. It's not official.
Nah, but that would be dope.
But I see it.
That would be dope.
I want to see what the rest of the cast is going to be like.
James, stop this crazy thing. Yeah.
It's like live action Jetsons. I mean, at this point, we were promised these flying cars, and they're not here yet. So we might as well get a movie with some flying cars in it, right?
I mean, we're starting to step into that realm. It's not necessarily a flying car, but
we're close.
Just a side note, this company called Joby.
I saw.
Okay.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know about that, just look up into it. We ain't not going to talk about it right now, but.
So we'll get to it. We'll bring that up maybe on the next show or something. We'll talk about it. Next one up is an X-Men reboot. And there is a certain person that's really trying to convince the studios that he should be Professor X. And that is
Samuel Jackson.
I'm tired of these mother mutants on this planet.
I mean, he's already bald.
No, but close. No, I'm just kidding. Lawrence Fishburne.
Dope.
And I'm like, okay, so Morpheus is an Xavier type character.
He's basically Professor X of the Matrix.
I'm down for it.
Yeah.
I know some people won't like that casting, but I'm down for it. I think that would be a dope Professor X.
What do you mean, some people? No, I'm kidding.
You people. No, I'm kidding. What do you mean, you people?
Great movie, by the way.
Right. I think that would be fantastic.
That'd be cool. I could see that.
So next one on the list, and this is a little bit. It's kind of weird. It's.
Hit me.
They're going to do. Well, let me just start it off with. the director.
Okay.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh, so it's got to be like a horror suspense
thriller.
type of
Yes,
thriller.
it will be,
Okay.
and there'll probably be a twist.
A twister.
But it's based on the '80s toy. Can you guess what an '80s what '80s toy can you guess?
First toy that comes to mind is Teddy Ruxpin.
That would be probably a great horror film, but we already talked about them doing a live action that The Rock is going to, But no,
you're right.
The Magic 8 Ball.
Okay.
I feel like it's going to be something that you do it and then hey, should I do this? Yes,
Yeah.
and then you got to. I don't know.
You got to do it or something.
What direction does that go? That's a weird one.
It is because if I'm thinking game and horror thriller, first thing that comes to mind is Ouija board.
Right.
So a Magic 8 Ball, like
it's kind of there, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe it's possessed.
A little akin. Yeah. Maybe the triangle inside has some demonic.
Maybe they'll break it open and we can finally figure out what's inside.
What the liquid is. Yeah.
It looks delicious.
Watch it just be Blue Frost Gatorade.
Right. So and just keeping along the '80s toys sort of kind of thing.
Yeah.
There's a TV series in the works based on the Clue board game.
Was it the butler in the kitchen with the candlestick?
Don't spoil the whole series, dude.
Hey, if I'm right, let's mark this day down.
Right?
Yeah.
So going on to the next one, and I'm kind of down for this one, but Ocean's 14 is in the works. Outkast apparently involved for the most part.
Dope.
It's being called a prequel.
Oh, so they go.
So I guess it's going to go before Ocean's 11, even though it's Ocean's 14. Because remember, the numbers don't necessarily depict the order of the film.
Right.
It's the number of the people involved in the heist. And this one adds to the cast Margot Robbie and Bradley Cooper.
Oh, so we got a little Hangover crossover.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, so is it going to pick up from the rooftop of the
right,
of the
Bellagio? Right. That was the first heist in Vegas.
Right. So,
that's funny.
Moving back to live action animation, they're doing. I guess it was on and now it's off and now it's on again. But a live action Tangled.
Okay.
And,
yeah.
And rumor is that Scarlett Johansson is doing the role of Mother Gothel. So
that means I was gonna say that means we won't see her very much, but she did play a significant role in that too. So.
Yeah. So I guess we'll just have to see who's gonna be Rapunzel, I guess.
Yeah. Do you have any idea of who would make a good Rapunzel?
They're probably gonna get like Ariana Grande or somebody.
Yeah, I imagine it'll be somebody young.
Yeah,
because the first people that come to mind are older. I'm thinking of like an Amy Adams, but they're probably gonna go with a younger.
Right.
Maybe a Selena Gomez.
No, because it's got to be blonde.
It's got to be blonde. But I mean, she can dye her hair blonde. She went blonde for a little bit.
True that. So moving on again, we got Heat 2. And that's moving forward. 2. And that's being done by Amazon.
Dude.
I love Heat.
And
I remember, so when Heat dropped, do you remember that Northridge?
Yeah.
Or no, excuse me, not Northridge, North Hollywood shootout.
Yeah.
That went on. It was all over TV.
Yeah.
When that, I think Heat got its second life. It was already a good movie, but when it was on video, when that came out, it was almost like watching that movie on TV live because it was so similar.
Right.
But I don't know if we needed a Heat 2.
I mean, I'm thinking about it. It's like I hope they do it justice because that I feel like that's a cult classic. I'm thinking of like Boondock Saints. Like the first one was so
fantastic.
Great,
Shout out to the homie Scott who was in that film.
Yeah.
Also featured on a that AOC track.
That's what's up. But yeah, they did the second one and it just didn't quite hit the same. Still enjoyable.
Yeah.
But it didn't quite hit the same.
The first one was by far, and that's classic. That's classic show. I
I got my fingers crossed that Heat 2 will be able to live up to the legacy of Heat 1.
The thing about Heat that I think I love the most, the movie itself, dope. But I think the main shootout where they're walking down the block and they're doing it, I loved that there was no score. It was just all you heard was the ambiance, the real world, and the gunshots.
Yeah.
And it made it so, and if you had a dope system in your house, you know, I had
felt all of that.
You know, I got a dope system, but it was all around you.
Yeah,
you was hearing things in the back corners, and I mean, it was
right. bullets whizzing by your
big
ear.
props to the sound editor because that was mixed proper. I loved the fact that there was no big hardcore music behind that or nothing like that. It was just the sound effects.
Them sound guys be putting in work.
So that one was super fire.
Heat 2. All right, I'm looking for a release date or.
There's no release date.
Still
it's just it's in the works. It's in the works, but it's being done by Amazon. Next up on the list is the sequel to La Llorona. The Curse of La Llorona is in production now. So
when did the first one come out? I missed that.
First one came out a little while back. Too. So I actually have the Funko Pop for that one.
Oh,
so
yeah, so that's been a while.
Yeah. It's been a minute. So
that's dope. Well, now I gotta go do some research and watch the first one.
And then creeping back into a little bit of the sort of thriller, but on some DC type stuff. Constantine 2 script.
Oh yes.
So the script is complete. So and Keanu Reeves has said that it is complete, but now it comes down to when and if it gets put into production. I'd like to see it.
I'd like to see that one too. I love the first one.
I think the first one was a little bit slept on.
First one was great. First one was definitely underrated.
And it'd be cool if they could maybe do a little cameo, some other. But we'll see where that goes.
Think we need another Speed?
No, no, we didn't need the second one.
So I'm glad.
I mean, if they're going to do a third one, it's got to be a plane at this point, right? Because they did the bus, they did the boat. Now they got to do the plane.
Or they could do trains.
They could do a train. Now we're doing part 5.
Yeah. But nah, I mean, I'm glad he decided to go with Constantine instead of Speed.
Yeah. I agree. and thank you for not doing a sequel to the Lake House. Maybe they did the sequel and they put it in the mailbox and somebody on the other side stole it, so we don't get to see it.
Right.
Thank God. And lastly, and this is a 2-for-1. They announced that The Simpsons Movie 2 and Minecraft 2 are going to compete because they're going to both be released July 23rd, 2027. Same day release.
Same day.
Competing Minecraft and Simpsons. I feel like, and this is my opinion based on just popularity at this point, I think Minecraft will likely do better.
Yeah. Younger generation.
Because it's more new.
Yeah.
But me personally, I love The Simpsons. I always have.
I mean, it could be a toss-up because Simpsons have a range of fans across multiple generations.
They've been on for 34 years.
Whereas Minecraft is more of a younger crowd.
For sure.
It could go either way.
I'm going to check out The Simpsons. I enjoy The Simpsons a lot, so I'm with it.
Simpsons live action?
No. Animated.
Okay.
No. If they ever did a live action one, that would be hilarious. But I think
that would be crazy. Could you imagine?
Yeah. I think they would do a live action Family Guy movie before they did Simpsons.
I'm thinking if they did do a live action Simpsons, would they have to make Marge a light-skinned black chick with a blue afro?
Or they would all just look like they had jaundice, like really bad, like you need to go to the hospital right now, bad.
Too much Buzz beer,
right? So
no, Buzz Cola, Duff beer,
Too
much Duff.
Yeah. So, but yeah,
that's what's up,
I mean,
man.
Yeah. So that's my run through of all the potential coming soons that I've been seeing.
That's a lot of promise right there. I'm looking forward to a lot of that. Yeah, definitely a X-Men reboot.
That'd be dope.
Yeah,
that'd be dope. And I hope, from what I read too, they want to reboot the X-Men as part of the MCU. So you mentioned Sam Jackson, but Sam Jackson, if they do the MCU thing, I mean, he's Nick Fury, right?
Yeah.
So then you'd have Lawrence Fishburne as, but I don't think Sam Jackson would be a good Professor X anyways. I mean, not that he doesn't have acting chops. We know he does.
Right.
But I think he's a better Nick Fury. He's got that leader, stern, passive aggressive almost anger.
Right.
So I like
loud,
him there.
Yeah. Professor X isn't really that loud.
And Lawrence Fishburne has
Jackson
that voice.
Would be a good Magneto. He's not going to do Magneto, but
yeah. But I mean, But Lawrence Fishburne, knowing how he played Matrix, played Morpheus in Matrix, very similar. If he played Professor S, even a remotely similar, with that real over enunciated, very
diction.
Yeah. I mean, he has that particular voice that it would work perfect.
No, he could do that easily.
So I love it. I'm glad he's out there trying to campaign for it. I co-sign, so I don't know if that helps. But here at Can You Reach That, We co-sign.
4 thumbs up.
4 thumbs up.
Yeah.
Tango and Coop approve.
Go ahead and make that happen.
Yeah, I think that works perfect. So that's my 2 cents on that, and that will conclude my rapid fire movie segment, if you will.
So that was a lot of information coming at me quick. Talked a lot of movies. Talked some music.
Yes, sir.
I got a little bit of shoe news.
Shoe news.
Kind of connects with the music, but
New Jordans?
No, actually.
Carbon fiber foam posits? We talked about those.
We did talk about those already. Nah, it's a little bit of a idiocracy nod.
Crocs?
Crocs.
Those aren't shoes. Throw them out.
Nah, those are the shoes of the future.
I know where you're going with this.
Those are the shoes of the future. Also, you heard.
I do.
Yeah, well, T-Pain being the trendsetter that he is.
So let's just sing it.
You want to sing it?
Just sing it. I'll start it off. Ready?
Go ahead.
Apple bottom jeans.
Boots with the fur. Yeah, you crazy. Yeah, so T-Pain and Crocs decided to come out with the boots with the fur. So it's the Crocs shoe. It's a knee-high boot. Has a leopard pattern print on it with some charms that are around the calf area. But yeah, bro's dropping a shoe.
So first and foremost, stop calling it a shoe. It's a Croc.
It's a shoe.
Croc stands for crock of shit.
It's a boot.
So
it's a boot with the fur.
So no, if
it's a boot with the fur, dropping very soon. It's coming out on the 23rd. They're going to release them, and they're making them in larger sizes. So they got you in mind.
That's dope, but I'm not copping. I'm not going to knock T-Pain's hustle. Get your collaboration money on. That's dope, but
I think it's dope. I mean,
I'm not going to go buy the boots with the fur.
That song had everybody looking for boots with the fur back in the day.
Now they can find them.
Now they can actually find boots with the fur. They won't be as dope as the ones that people were wearing back then.
But they're Crocs with the fur.
But there are Crocs with the fur. So they'll be pretty comfortable. People will be able to be pretty stylish with them. All they need is some apple bottom jeans.
You know, in other fur news, Kim Kardashian just released a line of panties with various colors, basically of pube hair attached to them, so that when you wear them, you look
on the inside or the outside.
No, on the outside.
So there's pubes outside of the underwear.
Yes.
So let me get this straight. So
fur is the new trend, is what I'm trying to say.
So she's got panties with fur, following her camel toe panties. Following her nipple bra. That's interesting. Yeah.
I just wanted to be part of the fur news.
I see.
Because, I thought maybe you'd want some furry panties to go with your boots, your Crocs with the fur.
Nah, I'm cool. That'll be
I will be not copying any Crocs.
They're not for us. They're for women.
The Crocs?
Yes.
No, I understand, but I'm not copying them for definitely not myself. I'm not copying them for anybody I know.
Well, that's you. I love my Dreamville Crocs.
No Crocs.
I love my Dreamville Crocs.
No Crocs. Slides or flip flops, but never Crocs.
I want to get the Outkast Crocs. I want to get the Wu-Tang Crocs. Like I want to get the hip hop Crocs.
I'll stick to slides.
They're pretty comfortable. I like them as a nice house shoe. Quick to go for a nice grocery store run.
I enjoy the slides. I just throw the slides.
Well, if you're not like Tango and you actually like Crocs and you want to support a black business, a small black business, they're going on sale on October 23rd for $160.
$160 for some Crocs.
No, for some knee-high Crocs.
Or you can just go get some clog posits.
The clog posits.
Because them clog posits are comfortable too. You slide them right in there.
Yeah, but they're not knee-high.
They don't need to be knee-high. That's the beauty of it.
We need some knee-high posits.
They're like slides, but, that cup your heel.
We need some knee posits.
So, nah.
Yeah, so those are coming out. Now, all we need, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Nelly was bringing back the apple bottoms. So
just team them up, I guess.
Maybe we can get a two for deal. You get the apple bottom jeans and the boots with the fur. Buy them as a set. You get a little discount.
The whole club gonna be looking at her.
She hit the flow. Next thing you know, Shorty got
Low,
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 low, low, low, low. The baggy sweatpants and the Reeboks with the strap.
Or
This motherfucker.
the baggy sweatpants, they might as well just go get them Kirkland SBs.
The Kirkland Dunks.
So
yeah. But nah, I thought that was pretty cool that T-Pain is dropping.
no,
this shoe.
I'll give that I mean, I'm not interested in Crocs, but I'll give that props just for, the business mind and then get the bag. I mean, why not, right?
Yeah.
That's a creative way to, and I wonder how many places he pitched that to before he got a yes. I mean, did he go to other manufacturers and?
I don't know. Maybe Croc came to him.
Yeah. Hey, we got this idea. You know that song?
What song?
We want to make I'm in love with the bartender.
Oh, I can't believe it.
She on me.
Yeah, T-Pain gave us some bangers, man.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, so last but not least.
Is it tidbit time?
It's tidbit time.
Tidbit time.
Howdy ho.
Howdy ho. Tidbit.
Tidbit. So, we recently just talked about the Nas and Jay-Z casino quote unquote beef.
Quote unquote is
quote unquote. I say that
very loosely.
I say that because Nas made a statement.
I know. I heard he was listening to your statements about the beef, and he wanted to rebuttal.
he wanted to clear the air, let me know that there wasn't no beef. Me and
right.
Nas is tight like that.
Yeah.
We're not. But anyway, he said, and I quote, "It's just a thing that some people are gonna talk about. It's not a beef. It's not. They weren't in competition with each other, trying to go casino for casino, But I don't even think, and I could be wrong. At least I wasn't talking about it seriously. I don't think anybody was calling it a beef seriously.
Right.
I think it's just tied to the history.
Yeah, it was a throwback to the music and the
because there was a lot of coincidences of them
for sure
dropping music at the same time, and then the actual beef that they had, which is a toss up between who won. Like I think both of them held their own in their own right.
That was probably one of those rap beefs that was so close to a draw that it was a draw.
Yeah.
My opinion on it is that Jay, depending on your standpoint, Jay wins for entertainment value. He knows how to entertain. He knows how to just be a full on entertainer. It wasn't just the music, the punchlines, the lyrics. It was this whole collective.
Yeah.
But then you flip that across to just lyrics, and I think Nas is just a touch more lyrical.
Right. No, I agree with that.
So,
even when I think about the beef, the song that comes to mind, the first song that comes to mind is Ether.
Ether, Ether's right there. I mean,
yeah.
So,
it's dope. So, yes, no, this was not a casino beef.
No.
We didn't think it was a beef. I was joking when I said that. But, Nas wins this round.
Right. He gets the casino. So, I mean, the funny thing is like after their beef and Jay-Z kind of took over Def Jam, didn't he sign Nas? And
I want to say
06, 07, something like that. It was something around that time.
I want to say that was their peace treaty. That was their
in this quote unquote casino beef, maybe Nas will hook Jay up with a board member. He'll be a board member. You know what I'm saying? Return the favor. He'll sign him.
That'll be cool.
So,
but I think that's dope.
Agreed.
It's disappointing that both of them couldn't get their casinos going.
Yeah, that would have been dope.
Because
and I think it wasn't that it was. I don't think Jay-Z got denied because you're denied. I think it was location.
No. I think it was location.
It was location.
Because he was trying to do it in Times Square.
Yeah.
And I think that might have been the limiting factor. But it's going to be dope. From what I read, they're going to have like the table games. They're going to do a concert hall. Like it's going to be a whole big thing. But it's also going to create 24,000 new jobs.
Dopeness.
So
we need that right now.
Shout out to Nas for creating new jobs because unemployment is down right now, or up. I guess I should say.
Yeah.
Employment is down. Unemployment is up.
Yeah.
So the fact that 24,000 new jobs is coming out is dope. Love to see it.
Go get your applications in.
Right.
And while you signing applications, what you can do is you can go to YouTube and you can like and subscribe on this podcast.
Yeah, click those buttons right there.
You can hit up Spotify, Apple,
Amazon,
TikTok, IG, Facebook, everywhere that you watch any kind of entertainment on social media. Hit us a follow, shoot us a DM. What do you want us to talk about? You got some topics? We've done that before. We've been DM'd about some topics and we brought them on the show. But hit that subscribe button, follow us for more, and we'll see you on the next episode of
Can You Reach That?
Can You Reach That?
Can you reach that?
Can You Reach That? Brought to you by Double One Entertainment in Coopersville. Hosted by Tango and Coop. And created and edited by Tim Greenlee and Brandon Adolphus. Music, sound design, and editing by Michael B. That's me. Visual art and graphic design by Jonathan Greenlee. Additional visual design by Timothy Greenlee.
Can you reach that?